Alright, so we're getting back to it now. I took care of the one in the deep end, like I said. Made that cut out. Paint's drying. This paint's been drying for a little bit, so we're going to proceed. So, next things I'm going to need are my rivet gun, my drill, alright. So, I've got my line where, on my sides where I want my template to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of hold it on there. And I want to kind of get a rough idea of where my rivets are going to be on the template. So, you know, what I'll do is I'll make a little mark here. I'll make a little mark here, and then we'll do the bottom corners. So then we'll add rivets accordingly going across. Alright, so we're just kind of marking out where the rivets are going to go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill my holes in that template. That way the kind of, you know, pre-drill them. So with the rivet gun I'm using, it requires 1/8 inch drill bits. So got my 1/8 inch drill bit, all my marks where they want to be. I'll just go and kind of pre-drill them all out. I'm guessing that I'll be able to get some more on the top. Alright, so let's just drill that end. I'll drill this side. Certainly not exciting, but okay, we'll hit the ones on the bottom now. Forget where I marked them, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. So this pool has line, you know, like it's like slat board, so I just wanted to make sure it wasn't top riveting on a panel seam. So that's the important part. I should be able to get some on the top here too. Alright, so now after drilling that, on the back side, it's real sharp, so I'm just going to take my angle grinder. Just to try to knock that down, so it sits a little smoother on the metal. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll just get everything all ready to go. Get a fresh tube of construction adhesive, and I'm using PL 400 here. It says it bonds to most metals, so I find that it bonds better than some other construction adhesives, but I prefer to use an adhesive as well as the pop rivets. Okay, so I got my automatic rivet gun here. I'm gonna bank that my my batteries are charged up enough. I make sure I use steel rivets. You know, again, I'm going steel to aluminum. There's not much I can do about this. But you know, I got it zinc coated here, so what I'll do is I'll just take my template and put the glue on now. Just put a nice little bead around everywhere where it's going to be sitting. I'm making contact. So I got my drill bit ready, so I'll just start on one corner, hold it roughly where it needs to be. It doesn't need to be exact right now because I can level it out still. So what I'll do is I'll just start right here. Drill that hole, pop the rivet in the hole. Okay. So what I'll do now, I'll hold my hold the piece, load the rivet. And I'll just take my level, and I'll just confirm that we're level. Make any adjustments as needed. Looks like we're pretty good. Looks like we're level. I had to take a guess the pool was not level, but that looks pretty good there. Okay. So I'll drill my hole over here now. Still level. Put my rivet in. That's good. So now you can see the construction adhesive just oozing out the sides. I like that. Alright, so let's hit these bottom ones. And then I'll end up wiping that excess off after. Alright, so now I'll just go back drill everything. So, let's see. Yeah, the top's good. Okay, so now I'll just go and hit rivets in all those holes, putting good pressure on each spot. I love this automatic rivet gun. It just makes all the difference. The old rivet guns, you gotta hand squeeze everything. You know, and again, every time I'm hitting the rivet, I'm seeing the glue coming out. It just tells me that it's compressing really good. think my battery's getting a little low. Doesn't always grab on the first one, but I don't know how I'm going to make this video fun. This is an instructional video. Okay, I think I got one more there. Two more. Oh, I didn't drill those yet. Alright. One more here. Okay. Oh. Mason's back. Alright, so now we'll just kind of wipe all the excess glue. That's why I was wearing rubber gloves. Let me just clean that up a little better. You know, once this dries, we'll end up doing a bead of caulk around this edge. Alright. We'll end up spraying Rust-Oleum, but let's do that now, actually. That's way over there. Let's go get it. What's up, man? It's going. Just showing the world here how to put on a skimmer template and then mount the skimmer. Alright, so just hit this with some Rust-Oleum cold galvanizing spray. Any extra protection we can do on the metal, especially when you're transitioning from aluminum to steel like this. Again, this is zinc-rich coating for repair of galvanized steel, sheet metal, and fences. Alright. Now what we're going to do is we're going to mount the skimmer. Hey Mason, you want to help me mount this skimmer? I'll just have you hold it on the other side while I screw the screws in. I'll hand it over to you in a second here. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, right in the hole there, yeah. Just be careful, I got fresh paint here. So don't stick your hands on the front. So basically we got, I don't know if you can see them, but these are just little pan head screws here. Alright, so I'm going to hand the skimmer over to Mason. You're going to have to step out of there just for a second. And then slide it into our opening. Alright, you kind of hold it right there. Put a little pressure forward and whatnot. Alright, so now I'm looking to line up my holes. So I'll start with this one here. Now I'm not tightening that one down all the way yet. Alright, put firm pressure right there. Oh. You got it, bud?
Yeah, getting that.
Okay, again, not tightening that one all the way. I just want to make sure all my screws are going to line up. So there'll be a little space going all the way around. Usually what we do is we silicone that, and then you could always duct tape over it too afterwards. Just wouldn't want to duct tape over the screw holes. Alright, so now I can tighten these down all the way. Okay, Mason, you can let go. So now you can see it's a little bit of a lean and stuff like that, a little bit of flex. So earlier in the video we were talking about that skimmer support. So we'll end up putting a skimmer support because as you backfill, the skimmer could lean back. I mean, it's hard to see what I'm talking about, but you always want the skimmer to be flush with the metal all the way around. So that's why that little skimmer support back there kind of helps, and everything will compress a lot better. So that's pretty much it. We'll top those screws off so hopefully they don't rust. Another coat over the edge and the rivets. And one time I'll just show you what the back of the skimmer looks like. You can see what I was talking about with those flanges there. So you want to make, that's why I made that cut, so that that flange was out of the way of the metal. Alright, skimmer installed. We got that skimmer to install now. Then we got to install our return fixtures, and then we still have to drill out return fixtures and our stairs here as well. So that's it. Alright, here we go. What's up, Mason?
So,